Hey there. Good morning. No. Good morning, user. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Are you back from Germany? Are you back from Germany, I wonder? Excuse me, I'm preparing my breakfast. Just got out of the bathtub. Been up since 5. Had a great walk with my dog Holly. A little warmer today than it was yesterday. Made it a little bit easier. I am. It was a terrific time. Thanks. Okay, awesome. I'm going to flip this over so I can see the comments a little better. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Speed Up. Good morning, Coastal Creations. Good morning, anybody else that's tuning in at this hour, at this 8 a.m. Central Time. Going to turn my thing over here, show you a little bit about my breakfast. It's a little bagels and cream cheese and a little cutie orange. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I don't think my show is aptly named. Bagels, orange, and I had some cottage cheese. I think it should be called Morning with Ken, or I don't know. Ken's going through his morning and you're watching for any reason. But my mugs say Coffee with Ken, so I'm going to call it Coffee with Ken. Again, my name's Ken Tracy, and I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, a town of about 150,000. Thank you, Tara Jane, for sending me lives. Hi, Tony. Hi, AC. Well, gosh. Hi, Queenie. Hello, Crystal. This is a show I've been doing a long time. We're working on our 4th year, believe it or not. Going down the drain like the country. And it's a show about me talking, sharing some things I'm going through, the highs and lows we have in life. But if you've been watching a while, you know it's more than that. It is a thank you so much for following the host. I so appreciate that. I enjoy going live. I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy talking, obviously, and I enjoy drinking coffee. With that in mind, let's have a little sip of my coffee. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you. Cheers to us. Oh, it's a pumpkin spice. It's good. Pumpkin spice is my favorite. Got 5 different bags in here. I got hazelnut from Dunkin' Donuts. I got my favorite pumpkin spice. I've got some peppermint mocha. I got a sneeze. I might sneeze. The worst moment on live TV history. A live sneeze. I got some cinnamon vanilla. It's okay. And I got some Sumatra, which is kind of my favorite go-to coffee. But when I have pumpkin spice in the house, I don't get to my go-to coffee too often because I love the pumpkin spice because it's so dang good. But anyway, I'm going to grab my phone. Ooh, French roast is what you're drinking. Like the chocolate. Going to grab my phone, going to grab my plate, going to grab my coffee. I'm going to go into the living room. I hate to say I might eat in front of you. I think it's a little rude. My apologies in advance. Got to watch my dog Holly. There's my co-star, my dog Holly. She's a beautiful English Springer Spaniel. Don't you eat that, Holly? She hangs with me, goes on long walks with me, shares a little bit of my day, keeps me company. Going to give you a quick tour of what we're looking at here. I'm in my... I live in a small single-family home in Naperville, Illinois. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. This is my living room. I often spend my mornings watching CNBC. This is what we are looking at outside. It is a sunny day. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Temps are going to get into the mid-40s. Hello from Indiana. Temps are going to get into the mid-40s. And it's Monday. It's week of Thanksgiving. Good morning, two-girl mom. Said this before, I'm a three-girl dad. Thank you all for joining. How you guys doing? Turn down CNBC. They're all excited that Disney fired the CEO of Disney, whatever his name was, and reinstated their old CEO. Good morning, TPH. Thank you for joining. I'm pretty hungry. Would you guys mind if I take a bite? I might take a small bite and chew quickly. I hope you all join in. I'm really hungry. I really needed this. I'm sorry I can't do this. Yeah. Oh, thank God. That's so good. Good morning, MX. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Terry Jane. You're the sweetest thing. You're loading my thing up with likes. Yeah, Disney did do that. And again, they just got rid of their CEO. They brought in they got rid of Bob Chapek. They brought in Bob Iger. Everybody's super excited. They think it's going to be this great turnaround. The stock's up like 12% today. I hate to be pessimistic, but I don't think the issue... no, I did not watch Elton John concert last night. Have I seen Elton John? I almost think I think I saw Elton John once with... guy from like New York, Piano Man. Hello, Mandela. Good morning to you, John Brandley. Yeah, no, I know he did. But I know that was a really, I know. I know he's been a CEO there a long time. But again, I think the issues at hand are bigger than, CEOs are important and they kind of set your vision and what have you. And you see what Steve Jobs did over at Apple. But I think everyone thinks every CEO is going to do what Steve Jobs did over at Apple. And I just don't think that's the case. I'm so sorry for this, guys. Oh, my God. It's so good. I put a lot of cream cheese on my bagels because cream cheese is good. Cheese is so good. Cheese is one of the most delicious things. My daughter Morgan, for years, would say she didn't like melted cheese. Yes, it is, Jack Taylor. I had to eat. I'm going to have a little more coffee here because I can't have... I couldn't have more coffee without getting a little food in my tummy. You know what it is? Like when you're hungry and your stomach's kind of burning and grumbling and you're drinking coffee. Kind of feels yucky. Pumpkin spice. Look at Holly. Let's have a little orange. I can probably talk right through that. Cheese is the reason why people go to the doctor for heart meds. Oh, I'm sure, because it's delicious. Especially melted. Back to my daughter, Morgie. She didn't like melted cheese. She didn't like melted cheese. Seems crazy. You can't eat pizza without melted cheese or lasagna. Those are my top two foods of all time. Let's have a little more orange. Oh, it's so good. So anyway, this is a show I've been doing a long time. I go live every morning at 8. I never know how much I have to say or how long I'm going to talk. I usually talk anywhere from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on how much verbal crapola I have coming out of my mouth. I enjoy this platform a ton. I got on TikTok just over a year ago. I'm slow and steady. I grow a little bit every day. Way to go, Megan. It's so funny because, like Megan, you said you're so close to 16,000. I assume you mean 16,000 followers. And I'm just like you. I'm not cast in stones or judging it all. But it's so funny. Every 100 or so, I go, oh, I'm so close to 2,600 or 2,500 or 2,000 or 3,000. And then I hit it and I go, hey. There's no impact at all on my joy. I don't even know. I got like 2,600 followers or something. And when I hit 3,000, I go, that's a big goal. Or 5,000 or 10,000. We set so many goals and you know. Then I hit them and they just kind of pass. And I go, hey, now I'm at 3,000. Now I want 3,500 or 5,000. So when is enough? How many, do you guys know the movie? How many yachts can you water ski behind? I wonder how many people are old enough to remember that movie. My plans for today, it's Monday morning of Thanksgiving week. It's going to be kind of a quiet day. I have a therapy appointment at noon. I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life over the last 3.5 years. About 2 weeks ago, I was talking to my buddy as I'm walking Holly around the neighborhood going, I'm not feeling good. Thank you, Tara Jane. Tucker the turkey. I appreciate it. And I put the wheels in motion to have a therapy appointment. I'm a little skeptical of my therapy appointment. I was tempted to cancel it, to be honest with you, because it's a Zoom therapy appointment. I think you need, at least for me, I've always been in the room with the therapist. And I haven't seen them that often, but it always feels good to get stuff off your chest. But I also think it's important that you're in there, you know, they feel your energy and you feel their energy. So I'm going to see how it goes, but I must say I'm walking into it a bit skeptically. And yeah, therapy is good, Tara, and I need it. I got stuff I want to get off my chest. Stuff that I get off my chest a little bit on these live shows and on all my videos and on my morning shows. And I walk off some of the frustration and I meditate through some of the issues and I listen to positive affirmations to get stuff out. I feel bad. I can't eat anymore in front of you guys. I feel that's rude. Plus, I ain't getting my teeth. I'm scared to smile now. Is anybody's birthday today? We got 71 people watching. There's 365 days in a year. That's like 20% chance that somebody is born today. I wonder. The last 2 days, I've sung happy birthday to viewers. I've given them a sweet serenade. I drink coffee to get through it too, Tara Jane. You know me. Are you sure? I mean, it's a little rude. I mean, you ever been to like a restaurant or you're starving or you order food and the person you're with doesn't order any food? November 27th. Hey, that was my brother Steve's and my grandmother's as well. So we'll tune in next week. We'll sing happy birthday to you. Hello, Brooke. Thank you for joining. So anyway, the last couple days I've sung happy birthday. Not really sure why, but people were very happy that it was their birthday. And I think when it's somebody's birthday, we should do something nice. And I mean, I don't know. I want to be a happy birthday on December 23rd. I'll be 50. Hey, Tara, you know what's cool about being 50? You know what's cool about being 50, Tara? Right now, you're the oldest person in the 40s. You're just about the oldest human being they're in their 40s. You're suddenly going to come and join me in the 50s, and you're going to be like the young person in the group. You're going to be, the key to feeling young is always hanging out with older people. So right now, I'm 54. I'm in my mid-50s. Tracy joined. Hey, Tracy, thank you so much for joining. Love the mountains, like my video. I appreciate it. I get notifications up above. Yeah, you're going to be the youngest person in your 50s. You're going to be suddenly in my crowd, and I'm going to look older or feel older. You're going to feel like a young, hey, did you see Grandpa Rick's going out with that 51-year-old? He's really robbing the cradle there. Jordan, I'm doing real well. I'm caffeinated. I'm slightly, just like, you know, my name is Ty, so you don't have to call me TPH208. I appreciate that. Well, you should put it on there. I'm 51. Hello, the Arthritis Bunch here. Tracy from Indiana. Are you wearing a mask in your picture, Tracy? I can't tell. I don't understand why people wear their masks in pictures. They're making a political statement. That's okay. But anyway, Tracy, I've always wanted, my last name is Tracy from Indiana. I've always wanted to go at least, hello, Ohio, Lindsay. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I can't see. I'm sorry. I'm 54. I appreciate that. But sometimes you see people with masks. I met a mortgage broker the other day that handed me his information. And it's got a big picture of him wearing a mask. And I go, hey, you know, what's up with that? First of all, I mean, we're a little past COVID, whatever. I don't want to talk about that too much. But either way, you know, we want to see her smile. It's a picture. It's a headshot. Good God. Certainly you can look better. I mean, certainly wearing a mask isn't the best way to present ourselves, unless it's Halloween. But anyway, back to you, Tracy. My last name is Tracy. And all my life, and I've been married twice, I wanted to go on dates. No, I didn't. Maybe it was, no, I know, but okay, even if he was immunocompromised, you don't have to wear it in your picture. I mean, he was standing in the office with me without wearing a mask. That's all I'm saying. He wasn't wearing a mask in the office, but the brochure he handed me had a mask on. So I thought that was unusual. I go, hey, we'd love to see you smile. Anyway, Tracy, I've always wanted to go on at least one date with a number, in the pic. It was in the picture. I get it. You wear a mask if you're whatever. If people wear masks, if they want to wear a mask outside, go wear a mask. But in a picture, I felt a little strange. I'm from Naperville, Illinois. It's a town. Look at my dog, Holly. Look at her. Do you see her? Do you see what she's doing? She's the best. I don't know if you could see her there. She's the best little saleswoman in the world. She's so persistent. She doesn't like to steal the bagel from me because she knows she might get in trouble for that. Although she's not afraid to do. She is a really sweet little pup. She's an angel. But I'll tell you what. How was weekend? Weekend was good, Matt. Thank you for joining me. What was the weekend? Weekend was fairly non-eventful. I had my son Augie all day yesterday. Oh, Tracy, hold on, let me finish. I want to go on one date with a woman named Tracy. I drive jokes into the ground, and I would sit there and tell the waiter, hey, if I married this woman, her name would be Tracy Tracy. I'd tell everybody around us at the dinner, at the restaurant. Naperville's a great town. I'm dating a girl named Tracy. We could get married. She'd be Tracy. Wouldn't that be funny? Hey, we got another one. I've got two. I mean, I could make a lot of jokes about that, but I won't. It's a G-rated show. Hello from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Chris Perry. Hey, thank you so much for joining, Chris Perry. Your name is familiar. You popped on. TikTok matchup. Yeah, no. I'm not ready to date. I'm still legally married. I'm going through a painful divorce, so I'm not ready to marry. I appreciate you guys following and liking my stuff, but I'm just learning to be okay by myself. And I've talked about it before so many times in my life. So many times in my life I've, broken up with a woman, felt this huge void in my life, and felt I needed somebody in my life. And for the first time, I'm feeling okay being by myself. I mean, I'm not totally okay by myself. I got my little girl, Holly, right here, and we hang out together. She makes me feel guilty. We argue like an old married couple because she'll be always wanting things. She'll follow me into the kitchen. She'll follow me everywhere I go. And I go, Holly, you don't need to follow me all the time. You can just lay in bed. You don't have to. And again, I always feel a little bad, so I pet her. I love her very much. I'm so lucky to have her. But she is demanding, and I am codependent, and I feel I need to soothe her, make her feel better all the time. Talked about it before. I was a waiter at various times in my life. It's not a good job for a codependent person because you feel guilty. I think you feel no, Holly, come on. Immense guilt. Yeah, she is. She's doing it very subtly, Ty. You feel immense guilt for things, I think. I don't know. I've always felt immense guilt for everything. If a little restaurant shut down, I wouldn't even need to know the owner. And I feel horrible for the owner. Thank you, Lindsay. Separation has. I've changed a lot over the last year. Thank you so much. My dog stepped on a bee. Did your dog really step on a bee? That'd be horrible. My dog got skunked earlier in the year for the first time. It was really quite horrendous, quite horrific. Quite horrific. I did a video on it. I figured out how to fix it, kind of. But my house reeked of a dim odor. Thank you so much for dropping by, Kitty. I hope you follow my page. I hope you enjoy it. I do a live video every morning at 8 o'clock. The smell on the dog, it probably took a month to fully get out of her off the house and everything. But it became bearable that night. You mix baking soda, dishwashing soap, and hydrogen peroxide into a mixture. Yeah, tomato soup was what Grandma said, but I Googled it, and I've done a video about it and search it up, and it's on this platform and another platform where you do videos. What do you do when your dog gets sprayed by a skunk? I actually did a video that's kind of funny, I think, because it was right as it was happening, and I'm going, holy crap. What do you do to get my head so shiny? Well, I just took a bath, and I shaved. Tried that. It didn't work. My German Shepherd smell. Yeah, I mean, it works. I mean, it worked. Thank you so much for following me. Fear no tyrant. I appreciate you guys. Again, I enjoy doing this. I go live every day. I try and make my videos kind of funny, kind of inspirational, kind of educational, whatever they may be. And I really enjoy this. I'm a realtor by trade, been a realtor for 17 years. I get better vibes and better feelings, and I get the chills when I do this. And nothing I've ever done. Hey, don't use the shampoo I use. I had a full head of hair before I went in the shower and lathered up, and I came out and it was this. I used Nair. Do you guys remember Nair? Again, I'm making some old man references. I think Nair's for women that don't want to shave their legs. It removes the hair, and I think there was like some women kicking their legs up in the commercial in the 70s. Thank you, Ty. I love you following me. Hello, kitty. Do you remember Nair? Your bald head looks great. Thank you so much. I was going bald in my 20s. Everybody in my family has hair. My dad has hair. Both my brothers had hair. And my grandpa on my dad's side did not have hair. But my grandpa on my mom's side, where it's supposed to come from, had a head of hair. Quick scoop on the housing market. Here in Naperville, it's frustrating. There's so few homes on the market. And for me, I don't know, you might think it's a great time to be a realtor. For me, it's a horrible time. Thank you. There's just so few homes on the market. I have one client that's actively looking, and he sent me a home that he wanted to see today, and it's under contract today, so we can't go see it. And peanut butter for the women. No, I do not. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter. I mean, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. I love peanut butter cups, but the smell of peanut butter. I think I had too much peanut butter growing up. My mom gave me peanut butter and jelly every day. If we had bologna, it was like a fancy lunch. And I'd bring it to school, and the grape jelly would be soaked through one side of the bread, and it was kind of mushy, and it was probably cheap generic bread, and it just wasn't that pleasant. And I think I'm so tired of peanut butter. I think the smell of it makes me sick. I told you I'm going through a divorce. I guess I got 3 stepkids still. They would get the peanut butter on a knife or a spoon and kind of put a little bit on the bread. Thank you, Kitty. I hope you enjoyed joining me today. And then they put the spoon or knife in the sink with glob of peanut butter on it. And again, I can't stand the smell anymore, and I almost think I'm allergic to it. And I wasn't a big fan of that because I'd have to, you can't just rinse off the knife or the spoon. You got to get your thumb in there and scrape at it. I know, but it's just bagels and an orange. I'll eat it. I'll be fine. I appreciate you. That's the way to do it. But yeah, my mom wasn't that advanced, and it would take a lot more effort. But anyway, so I'd see a spoon or a knife with a big glob of peanut butter. And I'm kind of anal. I like to put things away and clean things up and have things fairly clean. Yeah. So anyway, I'd be compelled to do it, but I'd also go, oh crap. I'm going to have to put my thumb in on my thumb. No matter how much I wash, it's almost like skunk. There's a scent of peanut butter there. My day was great yesterday. I had my son Augie. He's a little angel. He's 18 months. I appreciate you coming clean, Fear No Tyrant. I have my son Augie on Sundays, and I picked him up. We went to Starbucks. We did our thing. Our thing is get a pup cup of whipped cream. Whipped cream might be the best thing ever. And I bring some snacks, which mean pretzels, a cutie, and a banana. And we'd sit there, and the reason we're at Starbucks is because he's 18 months. He doesn't really get a vote. I like to bring him to church. And I enjoy going. It's not that I'm that spiritual, but it always feels good being with a bunch of people that are trying to improve themselves a little bit better on a Sunday morning, that are kind and nice and open the door and say good morning to you. And anyway, it was a day that a lot of people were getting baptized, and it was a very musical day. And Augie was a little tired. I usually put him in the playroom. Went through it at the playroom, or usually put him in the playroom, but he was tired, so he looked a little sad when I dropped him off, and that rips my heart out, obviously. You know, I love spending time with him, and I don't get to spend enough. So I came back and checked on him, and they said, oh, he's fussing today. And I took him in to church, and they were singing, or to the big room where they conduct the service. I don't know. Church, we'll call it, but I think there's a better word for it. And they were singing, and he likes it because he's all hearing, and they push smoke out. It's kind of a little rock concert, and there's lights going through, and he watches it and loves watching it, and I sway him back and forth and sing along, but he was tired, and he fell asleep in my arms, and I got to hold him the whole service, although I'll tell you what, I'm not nearly as strong as I used to. No, not the sanctuary. Anyway, big room where this service is done. But I go to one of these kind of mini mega churches, not even that many. It probably could seat 400 or something. And it's almost like a concert setup. So whatever that is. Anyway, I was holding him, and he was sleeping in my arms the whole time. Oh, it felt so good. For a dad that's starving and missing his kid, having your little angel son cuddle up against you, and just be content in your arms. And me getting a snuggle against him. And, I'm so proud of him. And people are probably thinking, oh, how beautiful. But it was beautiful. I'm going to almost tear up because he's a little angel. And, he's a little angel. I did, for those that are curious, I pinned 2 videos about him at the top of my TikTok page. One's a little 15-seconder that's not that relevant. I mean, it's cute. But the other one's about 3 minutes, and I would strongly recommend you go see it. It's 3 minutes well spent. It's beautiful. It's something I'm proud of. And I don't know. I cry when I watch it. It's giving me the chills just thinking about it right now. So, I don't know. Anyway, it's Monday morning. It's about 8:30. I've talked for almost half an hour. I feel I've kind of just hit a high note, reflecting and getting emotional about my son. Texas Twister, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day today. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're enjoying your coffee. I hope you are able to dine on your breakfast a little. You've already had your breakfast. I don't know. Good morning, Texas Twister. You're late. You're supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's Thanksgiving a week. Kind of a slowish week for a lot of people, but I got to get some stuff done. Good morning, Mark Baseball. I hope you tune in tomorrow at 8. I'm going to be working at my part-time or my seasonal job. I got a seasonal job at UPS to fill the void that is my lack of real estate business right now. I never really talked about the real estate market right now. Maybe you tune in tomorrow and we can talk more about the real estate market. Good morning, Sunshiny Day. I love your name. I got a lot I want to get done today. I'm going to enjoy the day, and I hope you do as well. I hope you are excited about the day. You're excited about your week. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.